Hey everyone, welcome to Live with DJ Rossstar. Today is Monday, it's July 6th, 2026. On today's show, I'm going to talk to Maddie. He's in the band Rocketsuit Rouge. If you have questions for Maddie, you can post them in the chat below. Now check it out. This show is on every week, twice a week, but the days and the times change. So make sure you follow me on Instagram so you know who's going to be on here next. And I will tell you that tomorrow on the show, at the exact same time, 7 o'clock specific Central Time, we're going to have Big D in the kids table. So make sure you come back for that. And like I said, every week the days and times change. So make sure you give me a follow. You can watch old interviews on my page I've done with Hit the Lights, Less Than Jake, Ballyhoo, and more. Rocketsuit Rouge is here. Just waiting for him to send me a chat to go live and we'll get started. But we are live, so if you have questions, please send them. Doesn't matter what the question is. We want to hear from you. That's why I do it live and I don't just record a podcast. But if you did miss the live and you're watching the replay, I'm happy you're here watching the replay. Anyway, waiting for the request, and here it is. Let's get it going. Hello there.
Well, hey, how's it going?
Nice to meet you. I feel like we've ran in circles before, but we've never actually met.
Yeah, it's been a long time, I think, like
I've,
years.
I've known the name. Maybe we did meet once a long time ago, but I
Yeah,
know you. You know me.
yeah,
But
it's
they may
nice to
not
see
know
you.
you. They may not know you, so introduce yourself.
Well, my name is Maddie Lewis, and yeah, I'm in the band Rocketsuit Rogue.
And is this a one-man band? I know you did have a drummer come and play on the songs, but I don't know if this is technically just a you thing.
Now we're getting the touring lineup all settled right now.
So will the drummer that was in your on your page be the touring drummer, or it might be somebody else?
Yeah, yeah, potentially. He's over in the UK right now, so
Okay. So
it all depends.
are you auditioning people like where you live in Missouri, or you just know people from all over that want to do it?
Now, I was fortunate enough to know a lot of people, but if you know someone, if you play drums, sure, just come on board.
Oh yeah. So we're here to talk about the record coming out August 21st.
Hmm.
What are you doing leading up to August 21st? What are we going to do the next couple of weeks to get people hyped? Besides this?
Well, we're doing a lot of pre-orders right now. We've got some cool vinyls and we got CDs for that, and looking to try to film something for it if possible. But other than that, just try to get awareness of it all.
What do you like? Film a music video or what kind of thing?
Yeah, trying to.
Do
It's
you
really
have an
tough.
idea? Huh?
It's really tough. It's really tough when you don't have a huge budget and you're trying to do a lot of things on your own. And
I was
yeah.
gonna say, do you have an idea for the video? You just don't have the money to make it happen yet. Like, do you have
Well, I don't.
the whole thing planned out in your head?
Yeah, well, yeah, I've had the thing planned out in my head for a long time. I just need my dog, who's trying to get a treat right now.
Yeah.
She can't work a camera.
And you have nobody else in the house with you. It's the two of you.
No, just us. Yeah, just us.
How many songs are we gonna get on the 21st?
12.
Okay, that's a lot. That's a good amount.
Yeah, I think it's better than like I love full albums. I've always loved full albums,
Me
and
too.
yeah, there's just something about it. It's something about like the artwork and opening up the booklet or the whatever and seeing it on the vinyl. It's really cool. I love it.
I wanted to ask you when the record comes out, what happens next? Is there a big CD release show?
We're working on trying to get out and tour as any place that'll have us.
Anywhere, house parties,
Anywhere, anywhere.
bar mitzvahs.
Sure.
Have you done a single show yet as this
Nope.
project?
Nope.
Is
Nope.
that hard because you have 12 songs, probably more, and you want to play them and you can't?
It's not really hard because I think there's some that I think we just know kind of will work more than others, even though I think they all work. And um, I guess it is hard now that you mentioned it. Thank you.
Well, like you want to. The desire is there to play, but you just can't do it yet because there's nothing booked yet.
Yeah, yeah. Most likely, you if you're first of three or first of four, you're not going to be able to play all 12 of your songs. So
Yeah, probably play like 5 or 6 of them.
yeah, if that, yeah,
Unless you make your own show, like hopefully you'll do, and you can play as many as you want.
exactly. Then might have to play some extras.
So how long ago did you start writing this record? Like, are any of these songs from 5, 6 years ago? This is all brand new for the most part.
Yeah, I will say so. Oh gosh, it was March of last year, and for some reason, I took some time off, and for some reason, that's much better. I was
Looking good. Looking
Yeah,
good.
thanks. I took some time off and I started writing in March of last year, and I wrote like 14 songs in 14 days,
Wow.
and then I took a
Good
week
job.
off, then I wrote 14 more songs, and
Wow.
then I took a couple songs that I had written a while ago and reworked those as well. So
So like 30 plus songs and made it down to 12.
yeah, that was the hard part, and, and some of those songs that didn't make it. Um, it could have been a lot more on the record, but 12 is just, it's a good number.
Now you're going to get in trouble because people watching are going to want to hear the other 16 plus songs that you have.
Well, that's true. Well, I have to go back in and record them.
Okay, they're not even finished, so they can't hear them.
Oh, they're done. They're done. They're definitely not recorded in the studio.
Yeah. And where's the studio these days? Where are you doing this?
So this record was with Cameron Webb down in Santa Ana.
It's a big deal. Big name.
Yeah, yeah. So Cameron did my first record in the band Zebrahead in 2006.
Old school.
Yeah, old school. And now 20 years later, wow. He did the first record here for Rocketsuit Rouge, and we did it in 8 days.
That's cool that he's still doing records also.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Brandon says, do you foresee this being a long-term project for you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you putting the country on the back burner, or that's still around as well?
No, the way I looked at that is I took a break, and I mentally I was not there mentally at all. I had
Sure.
nothing left in the tank, and like kind of as a creative person, I just put things on the back burner, and I said, well, I still want to create, but I'm just not ready. I mentally there, so. I guess it's on the back burner now, and it's still, down the road. If I ever wanted to, release any country songs or whatever, I could still do that too.
Sure. And you're not the first rocker to do that. Obviously, Lit tried to do a country record, and then they went back to
Yeah.
rock. So it's not like out of the ordinary.
Well, I like to think of it as the reverse Chris Gaines, if you know
Yes.
Garth Brooks.
Yeah. That record never. Well, that movie never came out, so people just think he was crazy.
Yeah, and now come to find out, yeah, probably. And that's
Yeah.
who knows. Yeah, I don't know.
We are
I'm doing
live,
the
by the
best I
way.
can.
So we are live. So if you have questions, you can put them in the chat below. So what do you do right now, day to day? I mean, if you have like a secret job, you don't have to reveal it. But what's your daily life like out there?
No, every day it's all about RSR. So Rocketsuit Rogue. It's I answer emails. I work on the website. Right now I'm trying to get a special T-shirt made for the CD pre-order people that order the pre-orders and get all that taken care of as well. And yeah, take care of my elderly dog too.
How old's the dog?
She's 14.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, she's a German Shepherd, and yeah, she's at that point almost. She's a good dog.
I have a German Shepherd Husky. Great
Oh,
dog. Very fun. I'll send you a picture after, named Ghost.
absolutely, please. I love
Only
it.
only 4 years old, so we have a long way to go, hopefully, but a lot of fun.
Yeah, you'll
What
have a good time.
What are some of the topics you're hitting on this record? Like, what are you actually writing about?
Well, this is very personal. I think the record was. Well, obviously, because I took some time off, and then all of a sudden it just poured out.
Yeah,
I never did a good job of dealing with things, mentally, and I think this was just like a energy push that just came out, and a lot of it is inner struggles with like your own insecurities or depression or whatever you're dealing with. So that's
yeah.
what it was about, and then essentially saying that there's always a light in the darkness, like always hopeful. So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that's what it was always about. And but also at the same time, I like the spin of the 50s sci-fi with it too, which I love. And it kind of works both ways, kind of like the apocalypse being your own apocalypse, whether it's inside you or external apocalypse or anything like that. So that's kind of what it was. And actually, going back to the songs that didn't make it, didn't kind of fit that whole kind of vibe. So I think that's why some, now that I think about it, now a couple didn't fit. So yeah,
Maybe on the next one, since you're not going anywhere.
yeah. I hope so. I hope to do another one.
When you took a break from rock, did you swear off rock music, or you knew you'd come back?
No, I didn't swear it off like, oh, I'm never gonna. I didn't pick it up. I didn't write anything. I didn't. I just I was in a. I think of it as like you're on the interstate and you take like the off ramp, go to the rest stop.
Sure.
And I think that's how I did. I had no desire just to. I don't know. It was a weird thing inside, but no, I didn't just abandon it and say I'll never do. No, no. It was
Good.
yeah. But I
Brandon
always
wants to
loved
know.
it.
Brandon wants to know what song are you most excited for people to hear? That's a good question.
Oh, that's a good question. Um, there's it's kind of an eclectic record because there's two ska type songs and then the very last song is the heaviest one. And for me, I don't do a lot of heavy music. I don't know, my stuff in the past has always been kind of lighter with that I would sing. I guess my voice is a little bit lighter apparently, but I don't
Very.
know. I guess so. Sure. But it's one called "It's Fine, You're Fine," and it's basically it's the heaviest in both musical and also like lyrically too for me. Yeah.
Is there
So
any?
it's called
Are there
"It's
any?
Fine, You're Fine." I'm sorry.
Are there any ballads on the record, like a nice slow jam?
I think the slowest one just came out, "The Best Last Day on Earth."
Okay, slowish.
It's slowish, yeah. Definitely not a
Who,
ballad.
who played on the record when you were doing it with Cameron Webb? Who else did you have in there?
It was just me. I played the bass and all the guitars and sang everything, and we made sure to not have a lot of production on it, and we made
Yeah,
sure to. I wanted to kind of have it alive, so I didn't want it to have too much of a to the grid kind of a deal. And then Chris Barber over in the UK, buddy, sent the tracks back and forth with his drums. So
how many guitars did you bring with you, or did you play on the record?
well, I didn't bring my guitars because I was flying from Missouri,
Yeah,
but Cameron has some really great guitars. I used he has a Les Paul that I used, and there was an Ibanez, an old Ibanez with a whammy bar that I used a lot
that's
for a
fine.
couple of the songs. And then like gear wise, he's got a really cool Soldano that Marty Friedman like modded one, and then also a um, oh gosh, hold on one second. Yeah, Dave Mustaine's. I forgot what brand it is. Um, yeah, it's his.
It happened. It's all that
Yeah,
matters.
exactly. I was there, and we've used it before in the past years as well too. So.
Did you do anything fun when you were out there? Or you didn't have a lot of time. I
You
mean,
know what? I went surf. I didn't have a lot of time at all, but I went surfing for the first time.
how'd that go? I haven't
I
done it.
hated it. I hated every bit of it. I didn't grow up near water,
Okay.
and in the ocean, I only go up to my knees. And Cameron was calling me out because Cameron, took me. He was
Yeah.
calling me out, and I didn't want him to, get the best of me in that way. I hated it so much.
Did you ever live in California, or you always lived out there even when you were in Zebrahead?
I lived in Whittier in a house with a couple buddies in 2006 for like
That's fine.
um, a little bit, not too much. Yeah, maybe like
And
maybe a year.
then you came back?
Yep. Well, then I lived in Vegas for like 10 years. Then I
Oh,
lived
that's fine.
in Nashville for like 5, and I lived in Texas for now here in Missouri for going on 2.5 years now. I'm living in my grandparents' old house and farm that
That's awesome.
my great grandpa and my grandpa built it in 1947.
That's sick. Good for you. That's awesome.
Pretty awesome. Yeah.
I had a similar trajectory. Is that the word? I lived in LA for 17 years, then I moved to Nashville for 5 years, and now I live here in Austin, Texas.
Oh, nice.
But I'll probably stay here. I don't think I'll be going to Missouri, but
No, no.
I thought
We're an acquired taste.
Nashville was a little overrated. I like it here a lot better here in Austin. I think
Yeah,
it's
I was the only one that was living in Nashville that wasn't playing in Nashville anything like that. I was still touring with
yeah.
Zebrahead at the time. So.
You were just hanging out there. It's cheaper too.
Yes, and drinking expensive drinks.
Aha. What about now? What do you drink now that you're back home? There you go. Keep it simple.
I usually have Coors Light, but I picked that up because I don't know, it was on sale.
Now, do you have friends out there from childhood, or who do you hang out with, or just you and
No,
the dog?
it's just my dog. I literally just my dog. I live in a town of 70 people, and it's surrounded by national refuge,
Wow.
and it's I think an hour and a half from the biggest city. So
So you're good. You're good at being alone, and you're good at keeping yourself entertained.
apparently so. If you listen to the song Home Sweet Misery," like it's pretty much that's what it's about.
Yeah. So it's not always that easy, just to be alone
No,
all
it's
the time.
not.
To be alone
It's
all the
not.
time.
Exactly. You do your best. We do your best.
Let's see. Are there any guest spots on the record?
There's no guest spots on the record. I was thinking about maybe horns on a couple track or one, um, but I wanted it to be more like this is what you're gonna hear live, and so
So you have the ska riff with no ska horns. Fine.
yeah, yep,
That's fair.
yep, yeah.
Are you playing shows this summer with your country project? I think I saw that online still.
You know, the show that it's they're not really shows. They're kind of like, hey man, I'm gonna play 4 hours of like bar background music by myself acoustically,
That's
and
fun too.
yeah, it's definitely fun. And I tell you, and I think I miss the energy, and so like dealing with all of that. But um, whenever you're playing acoustically by yourself for like 4 hours, I've become a much better guitarist in my own mind, and also I
Yeah,
think I've gotten to be a better singer because of that. I think,
that's great.
and that's in my own head. I don't know. I might not be. I don't know, but I think so.
We got OIM RMFB 77. Who is your dream band to open for? Don't say Van Halen.
Oh boy.
All
Um.
right, band then. Well, you could open
Well,
for David Lee Roth now, but that would be kind of a weird show.
yeah, it would be kind of a weird show, but and I guess he's a part of Van Halen, so I couldn't say that.
Yeah.
I'm. Oh, that's a good question. Um. Right now, anyone that'll take us, let's do it. But
Good
I'd like
answer.
to. I would like to hang out with my friends in Les and Jake, MXPX, Goldfinger, all the people we used to tour with whenever I was in the
Yeah.
band Red. So um,
Did you keep in touch with any of them? They know you're making this new record.
yeah, not I'm not like super close with a lot of people, but everyone knows everybody. So yeah,
You ever have visitors come out there? I feel like you're all alone now out there in the town of 70 people.
occasionally a FedEx comes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes UPS too.
You have like all the essentials for the tiny town, Dollar General, or not even?
Oh my gosh, no, Dollar General is like 30 minutes away.
What's the closest thing to you? You have like one like Dairy Queen or something?
Yeah, it's a little it's like a double wide that they turned into a convenience store,
Okay.
and they've got a gas pump. It's good. But my cousins, live kind of like a mile and a half down the road, so
So you didn't grow up there. You just moved there because
no.
you got the house.
I mean,
So
I kind of grew up here, like being, I grew up in St. Joe, Missouri, which is northwest Missouri, and this, like I said, my grandparents lived here, so I would come here all the
yeah.
time.
So you didn't
Yeah.
have to. I'm sure it was different though, getting used to living there yourself, huh?
Well, let me tell you what, I had to get Starlink too because
Wow.
the which is awesome, by the way, but everything else, like the internet and everything, it just sucks. But
Yeah, my wife's mom lives in the middle of nowhere, Texas, and she has Starlink, and the Wi-Fi on the TV is still terrible.
yeah, well, the Starlink where I have it here is it's so good. It's so
Oh,
good.
it's good. Okay.
Yeah, so
Well,
good.
that's good. You're home all day. You gotta have something to keep you busy.
Exactly. And you know what? Because it's been since I'm already starting to write more songs too.
Well, yeah. What else are you gonna do? That's great. You have all the instruments in your house, the drums too.
Now the drums, I do everything here just programmed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
fun.
I've got bass and guitar, and that's all you need.
That's true. So record's coming out August 21st. If they want to pre-order, where can they go?
You can go to rocketsuitrogue.com, or there's a link in my bio that takes you to the same place, but rocketsuitrogue.com.
Anything else you want to tell them before we go? And I appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me today.
No, thank you very much. I'm glad to finally,
Yeah,
meet you, and it's
yeah.
been like years, but thank.
I don't think we ever met. When before you Zebrahead came over and they announced that you were the new singer, but you never came over with them after that. So that's how long ago it was. People were trying to write into the show guessing who it was going to be, and it was you.
Yeah, that was like 2005 then.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a long time
good
ago.
times. Well, let's keep in touch, man.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, thanks for watching. And if you're watching the replay, thanks for watching the replay, and hopefully you'll see this man live soon.
Right on. Thank you so much.
Cheers. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.